Hello, this is Blaine Athorn. Welcome to a very exciting edition of our show. Today is all about success, but this is our special youth version. Youth version meaning 25 years of age or under. What do you do when you're 25, when you're 22, when you're 20, when you're 18, 17, 16? What are the decisions that you're making that can lay the foundation for lifelong success? So many times I talk to people and interview them, and they're just plagued with the if I'd only, the woulda, coulda, shoulda syndrome. I should have done this, if I'd only done that, had I learned this sooner, my life would be totally transformed. Well, with me in the studio today is Chris McGarrahan Jr. He is being touted as the modern day Napoleon Hill, and he has embarked on a success journey to not only help himself, but the youth throughout the United States of America and throughout the world. Chris McGarrahan Jr., welcome to our show today.
Thank you for having me, Blaine.
Now, you have been kind of touted as the modern day Napoleon Hill, and for the folks who are watching this, and of course, if you're older, you can't watch this because we've encrypted the tape where you can't even see it if you're over 25. So you're kind of the spokesperson for the youth as it relates to going on a success journey. Is that correct?
I like to think of it that way, yeah.
Okay. And how did you get started on this? So for a lot of people, they've never even heard of Napoleon Hill. What are you doing to study Napoleon Hill? Are you reading some books?
Well, for those that don't know Napoleon Hill's journey, he embarked on a 20-year apprenticeship with his mentor, Andrew Carnegie. Now, my apprenticeship is a little different. It's not 20 years. It's probably going to be a year or two long, and it's with my father. My father's a public speaker, so what I've been doing is following him around the country instead of the world that Napoleon Hill did, and I'm meeting all the successful speakers of the world. I'm going to seminars, I'm going to rallies, I'm going to infomercial shoots. I'm just seeing as much as I can. So essentially what I'm doing is, what I'm studying is a book called The Magic of Thinking Big and an audio set called Your Wish is Your Command.
Now, as you're learning this information, are you finding some common denominators, not only from the books, but from the people that you're meeting right now in today's era? You know, here we're taping this, and you know we're in the new millennium, and so you're studying some of the age-old principles, but you're also seeing those being applied in today's world. Is that what you're seeing as you travel around with your dad?
Blaine, what I've picked up from all the successful people that I've met is that they all share the same success principles, which are all found in Napoleon Hill's books and David Schwartz's books, The Magic of Thinking Big, and the audio set, Your Wish is Your Command. So essentially what I've found out and what I've picked up along the way is that everyone shares the same success principles and applies it to their lives and in their business.
Now, is the common denominator that the only way to become successful is you have to be a college graduate, or some of these people you've studied, have you noticed that they have different backgrounds?
Blaine, what I've noticed is that a lot of the successful people that I've mentored with and that I've studied, first off, a lot of them don't have college degrees, and if they do, their success hasn't come by the college degree. They have embarked on different journeys in their lives. They haven't used that same route that they studied in college. So what I've picked up is that you don't need a college degree to be successful in life.
So perhaps if someone goes to college, they're picking up some skills, but you've learned that it's the thinking that goes on between someone's ears, the way they think about themselves, their attitude, etc., the vibrations that they send out that influence their success?
Exactly.
What are you learning from this program here, Your Wish is Your Command?
Well, Your Wish is Your Command is a 14 to 15 hour audio set, and it's actually done by Kevin Trudeau, who is one of my most accomplished, successful mentors. So what they speak of in there is, you know, it's titled Your Wish is Your Command. We've all heard the saying, your wish is my command, by the Aladdin movie, and where he rubs the magic lamp and the genie comes out and says, your wish is my command. Well, in this CD set, it's your wish is your command, meaning that you control your own destiny. You control what happens in your life and what doesn't happen in your life by taking the opportunities that are given to you and excelling in them, or passing them by and kind of not doing anything with them. So your wish is your command.
Have you seen these principles in action? You're meeting a lot of people. Your dad, who I know, is super successful in the business world and a great public speaker and a great trainer. So as you're getting introduced to guys like Kevin Trudeau, Donald Barrett, other successful men and women throughout the country and throughout the world, are you noticing that they are able to actually manifest success in their life and draw success to them?
Oh, exactly. Everyone that I've studied so far, and I've studied some of the most successful people in the country or the world, they all apply these principles to their lives. They've all studied this information and they all use it. It's all applicable to every aspect of their lives. So what I'm picking up and what I'm noticing is that if I use it and if I apply it to my life, that I have a pretty good chance of going down the same road they did.
And you can apply it towards anything, right? In
Oh,
other
exactly.
words, someone's watching this, no matter what they want to apply these success principles for, it is the laws of success that actually work over and over and over again.
Exactly. The laws of success can be applied to business, to school, to even relationships. It can really be used for any aspect of life.
Is there anything that you would like to say to encourage other young people who might be watching this to maybe plug into some of this material and listen to it or read it themselves?
The only advice that I would have to give is that being exposed to this information so young, it put me on another level of intelligence. It really changed my life. I like to read now. I like to listen to audios. I'm much more interested in learning about things. So I would inspire people, or I would like to encourage people that listen to these audios, read these books, because it will change your life. It's not an ordinary Harry Potter book or anything like that. It's not a story. It's not fictional. You can really use this and better yourself dramatically.
Well said, well said. Chris, I want to wish you the best of luck, even though that I know luck has nothing to do with success in life. It's persistence, determination in learning the right material, and it sounds like that's the path you're on, and you're encouraging others to do the same. This has been Blaine Athorn with another exciting edition. My guest is Chris McGarrihan, and we're going to have him back periodically to check in with us and give us the report on what's happening with the modern-day Napoleon Hill. Chris McGarrihan Jr., thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, Blaine.